Pac-12 tour every year and coming through, just checking in with you guys. Expectations obviously are high coming off the 12-1 season, right?
They're high, but that's fine. You know, we accept that. It's a challenge for us, but at the same time, our expectations is how we work every day. That's where expectations are tied in. We're going to be a completely different team. We got a lot of guys coming back. We got a lot of guys that are coming in. Got some really good freshmen coming in. We've got some guys that have been here. They need to step up. So training camp for us, we expect to work really hard, to be really physical, and we'll see where that leads us.
What was the offseason like for you? I mean, Jim leaves, Andrew considers it but comes back, and now you're the guy, and kind of, you know, a lot of familiar things, but at the same time you're the head guy.
Offseason was very busy. It was just fast, right from the beginning. From the day I got the job, we had a recruiting day that started, the recruiting weekend that started the next day. So we're straight into recruiting, hiring coaches, trying to make sure we retained a good number of our coaches, and then it was looking at the team that we had and seeing what we wanted to emphasize, and then starting to push the envelope schematically to see what we can do with these guys we have.
Did you do a little small victory dance in your office the day Andrew said, you know, for sure I'm coming back, or was there really even a doubt?
Well, the funny thing is he made his decision before I got the job, which was a great testament to the kind of school and the kind of program we had, whereas all the rumors were out there about Coach Harbaugh leaving, and there was uncertainty as far as who the head coach was going to be. But Andrew said he didn't care. He loves it here. He loves the school. He loves the football team. And he wanted to play one more year of college football.
And having him back now, it's got to make you feel good and make you confident that you guys can maybe do another run kind of like you did last year.
It makes us feel good because he sets the tempo for us. You know, a lot of times when a guy makes a mistake, before I can say anything, he's already yelling. You know, he's already talking about the standard that he expects from his teammates, which is what you want from your leadership. You know, you want your leadership to stand out front and hold his teammates accountable to his level of play, and he's been doing that.
Last year at Oregon, you guys jumped out to a pretty good start, 21-3, I believe there. But then not only did their offense begin to get it in gear, but their defense maybe got it in gear a little bit too. Can you just maybe reflect on that game a little bit and then what it means to maybe getting Oregon down here this year?
Well, the thing with Oregon is that they are an explosive football team. So when you have an opportunity to score a touchdown, you better score a touchdown. And we did that in the first half. Second half, we had a couple of missed opportunities, and then they got on a roll. And when they get on a roll up there at Oregon, they're tough to stop, which they proved 12 games last year. Getting them at home, of course, is going to be better for us, I believe. But at the same time, they play well at home and on the road. So our challenge is to make sure we play our best game against everybody that we play, including Oregon.
Last year, Oregon State here, I think 38-0, one of your guys' better games from an all-around standpoint, offense, defense, special teams. But we know how things go year to year, and I'm sure you remember 2 years ago up there in Corvallis where you've got to go this year. The game didn't go the way you wanted it to.
Playing at Corvallis is one of the most underrated home advantages, I think, in college football. From the crowd to the team when they play fast at home, and Coach Riley gets them fired up, and we've gotten our tails kicked a couple times up there. So there's no way we're going to look past that game in any way, shape, or form. We have to play our best against them as well.
I want to ask you, one of the hot button issues here in the off season over the summer here has been recruiting. And, you know, street agents and those types of guys. You guys obviously at Stanford have not been involved in any of that stuff, but what do you think the NCAA is? Do you have an idea, opinion about what they might do in the future to sort of regulate that?
I have no idea. I've heard a lot of things thrown out there. I don't know what they're going to do. My opinion's been asked a couple times by different people. I'm curious to see what happens. All I know is all of us coaches, all the guys that I've talked to, we want to deal with the young men, their families, and their coaches. Those are the only ones that we want to deal with, and whatever else happens NCAA-wise, I hope they take that into account.
Thanks a lot, Dave. Appreciate it.